The Abandoned Person's Tale, as told to me, Olivia Laing. You're not much more than a boy when it starts. You're a student at university in the capital city of your country. Let's call that country X. X is a corrupt country, and you were involved in student protests about the elections, which are rigged. A boy running in the streets, a boy high on the notion of freedom. I was also involved in student protests. I remember those feelings. The student protesters are rounded up. They're arrested. They're taken to the police station. You are very young. The booking policeman is struck by your name, which is the same name as someone powerful in your country. Are you related? He asks. Yes, you say. Leaning close, he tells you what will happen next. He tells you you'll be transferred to a secret prison, an underground prison, and if you go there, you will never come out alive. He means you are dead, you tell me. This man says he will help you. You wait a day in the prison, unbearable. You wait 2 days in the prison, unbearable. That night, they come in black jeeps and load you in. You are alone in your car. You are the only one who is alone. Your jeep swerves away from the convoy. You're taken to a hotel. Your relative is there. He takes your photograph. You wait. The next day, you were taken to the airport. You were given a new passport. I am not sending you to France, your relative says. I'm going to send you to a country where they have human rights. You arrive at Heathrow at 8 in the morning. You don't know what to say, so you put your hand in the air. You don't speak English. The border staff are kind. They give you hot food. They find a translator. Within a week, you are living in a flat in London. You are given money by the government. You start a college course. You are the oldest person on the course. It's embarrassing, but you stick with it. You get an A-level. You go on to university. You do a degree. This is the 1990s, you say. These things happened. The conversation we're having is taking place in London. We have just met, and you are telling me your life story. I hate asking you to tell me this story because I know you have told it and told it and told it, that you have recited this repertoire of facts, that in some ways you have vanished behind them. You're wearing a baseball cap. So far, what you are saying is what I expected to hear. I expected you to tell me about a violent, repressive country, about escape. I expected you to tell me about coming to England, my home. I'm pleased about the hot meal, the flat, the education. Yes, I think you did well to come here, to a country with human rights. And then your story changes direction. It starts with a mistake, a stupid error of judgment. You buy a plasma television from an acquaintance. It's very cheap, but you don't think too much about that. The next thing you know, the police are at your door. You're arrested. You're sentenced to receiving stolen goods. You go to prison, far away, in a part of the country you don't know. Well then, head down. You serve your time. You are released. Oh, my dear, you say to me sadly, that's the beginning of disaster now. Outside the prison, the border guards are waiting for you. They're holding a big photograph of you. You can't escape it. While you were inside, the law changed. If you were sentenced for more than a year, you were automatically a subject for deportation. You served 9 months, but your sentence was for 18. You are a subject for deportation. Now the nightmare starts. Every month a report is written. It says bad things about you. What? I ask. And you say you will be considered more than the devil. The devil even is good. Then the detention centre is burned down. They have to put you somewhere, so they put you back in prison. I'm not a prisoner, I'm only a detainee, you tell them. But it takes 4 months before they release you. The first condition of your liberty is that you must be tagged. The second condition is that you have a curfew. The third condition is that you must report to the border authority 3 times a week. The fourth condition is that you cannot work. A return ticket to the place where you have to report is £24. You have to report 3 times a week. You cannot work. Miss, life is hard, you tell me. Life is hard. They want to force you to go back, I ask. To frustrate you, you say, to damage you, to finish your life. After a year of this, you ask if you can sign at your local police station. No, you are told. That is absolutely not possible. Okay, if this is the case, I will stop signing because I can't, you tell them. The day you arrest me is up to you guys. A year goes by. Then one day you are on a bus. You are reading the Metro. 3 boys get on the bus and they steal your phone. You ask the driver to stop the bus. Driver, please, it's my only contact, you say. The police come. They get your phone back, but then, bango. They realise you are wanted by immigration, that you have absconded. The superintendent himself comes out to tell you that the Home Office will pick you up in the morning. You go back to a detention centre. This time you are made an orderly. You are paid £25 a week to look after the new detainees. You are allowed to work in here, an irony that doesn't escape you. 3 years go by. Here is what you say about those years. You are crying now. I see people. 9 months. They are trying to hang themselves. 9 months. But me, 3 years. Pause. It was not easy. It was not easy, miss. Pause. I try my best to be a man. Pause. The suffering that I endure psychologically, miss, if I give it to you, you commit suicide. You cannot take it. No human people can take it. Even your dog cannot take it. But I took it. Do you know how many people they wanted to commit suicide in this detention centre? Detention is not good. Detention gives birth to, pause, hatred. Your case goes to trial 17 times. On the 18th time, the judge is kind. He tells you to pack your bag. He tells you that you are being released. You are released, but you still aren't at liberty. You cannot sleep. You do not like to be around people. You feel afraid of them. Sometimes you hear voices that tell you to kill yourself. Sometimes you talk out loud. You are depressed. You think maybe you are dreaming, that nothing is very real. You still can't work. You still have to sign every week. You still don't have indefinite leave to remain. Soon, in a few days, that might change. Almost there, I say, and you say bitterly, it's not about almost there. It's half of my age, 2 decades and a half. I don't know when I have ever felt so ashamed. I think of you as a boy, running in the street, high on the notion that you can change your country, can make it better. You have not had a life. Your life has been wasted, thrown away. What has happened to you has happened here, on British soil. I'm sorry, I say, but no words can help. What I would like to give you is time. 1,303 weeks, 9,125 days, 219,000 hours, a quarter century stolen from you. That is what detention is, a thief of talent, of energy, of time. For weeks, I think of your uncle standing at the airport saying, I'm sending you to a country with human rights. What has been done to you cannot be undone. What has been taken from you cannot be returned. All the same, we could become that country. We could as a nation stop being so lethally afraid of strangers, so dangerous in our self-protection. You are a Christian and I am not. But we both agree on this: kindness is what counts. So imagine a country founded on kindness, a country that treats desperate strangers with respect. And now we come to the question that haunts me. What could you have become in that good, imagined place? What would you have done with your beautiful life?